We are at day 17. It's an 8 and a 4. He's testing the Sesquialtera right now. Okay. So which one is it?
It's the Sesquialtera.
Sesquialtera, yeah, we've been talking about that some.
It has 2 ranks. And so if we want to regulate it, we have to do that one rank at a time. So I put tape over the mouths so that we can listen to just one.
Oh, okay.
And then when that one's regulated and voiced, even tuned a little bit, then we'll move the tape over to the other mouths on the other side.
Okay. Again, you call these...
These are reed boots.
Oh, boot. B-O-O-T. Okay.
B-O-O-T.
Yeah. Oh my God, you can see the hole from the wind chest.
Yeah.
Can you move that?
Slider.
Are you moving the slider? Oh, wow. Because when the stop is pulled, that moves the slider. Mm-hmm. That lets the air...
Now the wind is stopped. That's why they're called stops. Now it's open.
Oh, we haven't seen that yet.
The channel
before.
is always filled with wind if you play the note.
Right.
So you've got to stop the wind when you don't want them to play. So.
Excellent. Thank you. More of the
So
boots.
if we move over to the pedal, you can see the Posauna resonator is here. It goes up more than 8 feet.
Yes.
If I take the resonator out of the block, and I take the block out of the boot, you can see the reed and the tongue.
Oh.
This is the tuning wire.
The tuning wire. Okay.
So you can move that up and down. And when you play the note, the wind comes into the boot, and the reed vibrates. And we can do that actually by playing here. So that's without the resonator.
Yeah.
So you can hear what happens.
big reed that had the, what's it called, the tongue?
All the reeds have a shallot, which is the equivalent of the mouthpiece of a clarinet.
Okay.
And that's made out of rolled brass. It has a face. Over the face, there's an opening that leads up to the pipe resonator. And over the face goes the tongue. The tongue is the...
Oh, the tongue, okay. The part that actually vibrates.
That vibrates. And that tongue has a very precise curve. You can see how it rolls down the opening. And in here you can maybe see the opening if I pull it out.
Okay.
And that opening goes right up into the resonator. And then the tuning wire sits over there. It will probably be about there, but you can move it up and down to tune the pipe. On these trumpets, the resonator determines the pitch primarily.
Okay, so I was going to ask that the pipe doesn't have to be tuned at the top. It's just...
Well, we cut them to length.
Okay.
So that the resonator supports the pitch at the right.
But the actual tuning comes from that little wire.
The fine adjustment, yeah.
Fine adjustment, okay.
But the real tuning happens when we trim the resonators. They're trimmed to pitch, so they have the maximum influence on the pitch. And that's why this style of voicing, or this style of reed making, is so stable for tuning.
Okay.
It's a German style.
And your little machine that reads the frequency of the pipe, that it can easily read the reeds.
It removes the guesswork.
Okay. But even in the reed pipe, that's not...
Same thing.
Okay, same thing.
Same as any pipe. It produces a fundamental pitch the tuner listens to. So we don't have to worry whether the note is flat or sharp. By comparing it to other pipes, the tuner tells us precisely whether it's flat or sharp. Of course, we have to calibrate the tuner to the temperature, because the temperature affects the pitch of the pipes. Once that's done, then the tuner is a very valuable tool. Because not only does it tell us whether the pipe is flat or sharp, but it has the math inside of it to tell us how much to cut the pipe.
Okay. Because we were seeing Bruce a few days ago taking 10 snips.
Yeah.
And he would actually mark with a caliper on top.
Yep.
And because the little machines had to take off 3.2 millimeters.
Yep. And we can tape back the tops, and the rank will be precisely in tune.
Thank you. Okay, we're in the Great Division, and C sharp side. There's his sky rack that's holding the cornet, and we'll just look through the stop trees there on the C side. Is the other half of the cornet. As was just explained, it's a stop that begins at middle C. It's called a treble stop then?
Well, it's a solo stop.
Solo stop.
Yeah.
Begins at middle C and then goes up to what, about 2.5 octaves?
Well, yeah, that's a traditional compass for a cornet.
All right, thank you.